Hi guys, FrostFangs here, back again, of course, with another Paladins video. We're going to be doing a Viktor today, the Lone Wolf, the standard sort of damage for Paladins. We're going to be playing him with Cardio, which I would say is his most popular talent, whilst also probably generally being considered as his worst one compared to Burst Mode or Shrapnel. Burst Mode I personally don't like that much, but Shrapnel I do go for every now and again, and today I'm going to try and show off the best I can Cardio and hopefully fix that reputation a bit, because it actually isn't that bad and in some scenarios can be the better choice, especially if you're trying to play, as his name would suggest, as sort of a lone wolf playstyle, or you don't have a healer. It can actually be the better option. I've got one build for him that works in every single scenario ever. It is very standard: extra speed, lifesteal, grenade reset, the 3 cards that really make the setup. The other 2 are fillers, but also really nice. He's got quite a lot of solid cards here. Flak Jacket is one I used to run a ton, but these days these 3 tend to be the best sort of de facto solid options. Pretty much it for the intro. I'm sure you're already familiar with Viktor. He's been the same for a really long time. I hope they do something with Shrapnel and Cardio in the future. Maybe move some of the stuff that's in his cards to just the talent, like a speed buff on the Cardio talent would be kind of cool, just to make you run around a bit faster. Burst Mode, I like where it's at, but I feel like they could do something to emphasize Cardio and Shrapnel a bit to sort of really push the talent system, because even though he is meant to be the standard sort of character, like I said at the start, they could push these a little bit more in the direction. I think that would be a good thing. Alright, so for game 1, we've actually got a really good scenario, hopefully, for Cardio Viktor. We've got Siege, Stone Keeper, we've got a Dredge, a Drogos, Yag, and a Grover. Full sort of burst damage there, although we're a little bit more consistent output. But Cardio should work just because of the Grover. We can play a little bit separate. Judging from the loading screen, it did seem a little bit uneven, but you never really know for this. So they've got an Io, a Drogos, a Lian, a Talus, and a Ruckus Cardio, and then the setup, the tick for the heal is 60, and obviously gets countered by Cauterize, but the whole point of this is you're sort of running away, repositioning, and then getting the heal like that. Starting with Double Nimble, we've got Hurl, Combustible, Rampant, Blooming, Unnatural, then Aerial Assault, Faustian, Alacrity, Wormjet, and Goddess's Blessing. We'll get the run there for the heal. I did go for Chronos, but that does obviously only help the grenade, doesn't help the F at all because it doesn't have a cooldown. Played quite a bit of Viktor, like I said at the intro, but not a crazy amount, to the point where I feel giga comfortable with this sort of setup with him. Just going to reposition a bit over here. Hello Ruckus, shots on him will run again, so he does give Viktor a crazy amount of sustain if you think about it. You've got Lifesteal in the right click, you've got Run to heal. It's pretty much the beefiest way you can play Viktor, and most self-sufficient with your health bar, sort of. I can't do words today, but you get what I mean. Also, I suppose the more mobile version of Viktor, because you're running around a little bit more than you otherwise would. Kind of hate that you can't reload while running. That would be a really crazy buff to Cardio, and would make it probably the best talent if you could run while you're sort of regenerating your mag, or I guess there's a card for that. That's kind of what I meant in the intro, is that you could reposition some stuff and make the talent more unique, but I don't know if you really need to. I'm kind of on my own here. Gonna try and run, we'll throw a nade on that wall. Go for the ult, just blast the Ruckus. Sure, he kind of pushed in there, that surprised me. I thought they'd actually have retreated, but that sort of worked. Shots on Talus, he's out. Hello Ruckus. This is actually a really even game so far, at least it feels like it. There we go. I feel like when we group up though, it does maybe slide a little bit. We'll run on the left, that struggles with the ult. Probably going to punch the Yag, so I threw the nade on it. Well, I guess he's going to try and punch me, and missed, and I landed like all my shots in my right click there. Okay, hello Talus, shots on him. Even without the burst mode, you have a pretty good output on your weapon. There we go, tickle him a little bit. That's Ruckus with the ult. I tried to run, I freaking left myself out of it. Grover's just behind him, he popped his ult then. I don't know if he had it the whole time, but that was a little bit weird. Okay, yeah, sure, we'll go for double Chronos. Why not? Just to throw the nade more. Definitely don't need it, but it is nice to have. It makes him feel a little bit sort of snappier to play with that nade, just lobbing it every time, especially with the reset and the build. We'll throw it over there for the Lian. Shots on her. She's just hiding. We'll throw another one. Pretty good angle actually. I feel like the sustain we have is kind of ridiculous. You really are a lone wolf with this setup. I feel like the title doesn't really fit him that well when you're playing him in any other method. It's kind of like a Grenadier when you're playing him with a nade setup. But there we go, there's the push forward 1-1. I died to Talus, he was ulting somebody. I got kind of caught in the middle. He did die to the Dredge at the end there, but I don't know if Chronos was the right choice, to be honest. I feel like I probably would have been better off going for like Veteran and Haven and playing really safe, but I thought more explosions would be a good thing because they're full squishy, and maybe that would work out, although we kind of need the tanky side of things because it's just the Yag with that covered. We'll throw the nade over there, go for the ult early, maybe get the Lian out. No, did we get a little one over there? Oh my god, I nearly got the freaking ping. I heard the sound effect. We can throw it on the Drogos in the air, which makes no sense. Shots here on the Talus, he's gone. Run a little bit, shuts the Grove there for the heal. Shots on the IO at the back. For some reason I always want to call IO with that skin someone else. I don't know. Shots here on Talus. A nade at the back where he teleports. Maybe that'll get him. He did hit someone. It's a Dredge ult effect. Really threw me off. There we go though. 2-1. Okay, I don't know how I didn't die there. Cardio really is putting in work. We'll throw the nade down. Just blast Talus. The damage on this is kind of crazy. The Drogo's just kind of glitching around a bit there from the collision on the walls. He is gone though. The self-heal here is actually really coming in clutch. It's probably the best choice for this situation that I would have gone for anyway, even if I wasn't making the video, although maybe I would have gone for burst mode if I wanted to try and mix it up a bit, but like I said, don't really like burst mode setup that much. It doesn't really click with me. Dead to the we did output quite a bit. Grover ulted. The Yag is just dead. Okay, we'll go for Haven Veteran, or do I go Morale Boost here? Definitely really tempted to go for Morale Boost, but I feel like Veteran is just the better overall choice. We'll throw a nade up for the Drogo. Did that actually work? I kind of hit him directly with it. Get some self-heal going, pop the ultimate, get rid of the Liam. Inish's got the F, she only has one of them. Got another one over there, shots on Drogo's, kind of self-healing there. Obviously Grover healing too, that's Ruckus with the ult. He is out. Oh god, that took ages, he's still not gone. Yikes, pushing the point and repositioning. Hello Leanne, I don't know why I'm doing this play, but there's the nade. We'll run around, did hit someone, so we got the reset. That's Talos with the ult. Don't know why I'm trying to counter the Leanne so much. I just feel because the Drogos and the Dredge can't really do it as easily as I can just kind of right click her and throw nades and stuff. So just kind of hoping the Ruckus is covered by the other two shots on the IO a little bit there. Just holding left click for some reason. That's Drogos with the ult. Hello Talos. Oh my god, what a mess. He's going for me. Thought I might be able to shred him. Drogos just get one shot and he should be out. Right click, maybe we'll do it. There we go, nice. Are we going to get the overtime? I think she is on it. There we go. Throw the nades. Hello, Leanne, you're here. I should try and get headshots more. I'm pretty bad with it, to be honest, with Victor for whatever reason. He's going for the ult shots on just anybody. Do I go for my ult here? Probably not. I feel like we should just let him get the 2-2 here. Dead there to the Leanne and Drogo's point blank range, but yeah, 2-2. I could have gone for it, but I think saving it makes more sense. We've all saved it there except for Grover, who used it. Item-wise on Victor, I pretty much always go Haven and Nimble, because that's super standard. But Chronos, Veteran, Life, Morale Boost are the 4 that I always switch between for the other 2 slots. And, you know, Resilience if you kind of need it. We'll throw that over there, maybe go for the ult. Didn't get anybody. Ruckus just dancing around the side, but we did catch him with that. He's going for the ult. We're in a safe spot. Go for our ult, maybe blast the IO, get rid of her. There we go, blast the Ruckus too, he's going to dash over. Shots in the right click. I probably should have tried to run, didn't realise the end was coming in. Yag's on the point. They just wiped us. Fair play to him, to be honest. Drogo's, I don't think realised what happened. He did get rid of 2, but that was a mess. It was really close. We nearly sort of turned that the other way around, but that could have gone a lot better. Yag got 50% of it at least and is retreating somehow. She's dead, never mind. I feel like I played that kind of badly, but I wasn't expecting them to kind of turbo in. Just tapped her in the face with the nade. Didn't really mean to do that. We'll heal up a little bit, load the nade down there, throw it on the point, get shots on the Talos, I guess. Maybe try and get rid of the Ruckus. We'll probably try and get rid of the Drogos, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, going for the ult, but yeah, Drogo should probably be the prime target. Someone else can really get rid of him. I was just sort of getting 3 shots there on the Talos, but that's the objective captured. Shots on Drogos. Yeah, I really should be countering him. There's no reason for me to be dealing with anyone else. We'll throw the nade really quick, point blank range. Try and run and retreat. Am I dead here? Grover with the heal. Okay, Cardio 100% saved my cheeks there, but that was such a garbage play. I deserve to die, to be honest. There goes the Caspian. Not a Caspian, that's an IO. I'm just so bad with call-outs. So run over this bit, spray the Ruckus down a bit, throw the nade in the corner, tap him again on the foot. My positioning here is dog. I'm going to try and run, but I'm definitely gone. Grogos might be able to help me out. Oh my god, we actually set up a play. I'm totally dead. There's the run, 50 health. What am I doing? Talos can't finish me. I don't know how I'm alive. Again, a great example for Cardio, but go for the ult. Sure, 1 on the IO, 2 on the Drogos maybe. Can we get 1 more on him? I don't know why on earth you're able to do that. I don't know why Yaga's playing like this. She's playing kind of weird, but overall as a team right now we're super jank. That was a solid nade. Holy shit, I just preemptively thought someone might be there and I threw it. That's a run. Did get some good damage there. Grover with the heal. Leanne actually getting some shots on me for free. I was hoping Yag would maybe body block, but she was rolling away. This game's actually going surprisingly back and forth so far, but I feel like I could easily turn this into a win if I just played better and got rid of the Drogos and the Leanne a little bit more, because I'm playing kind of bad, to be completely honest. I'm playing not as I should be for a Victor here with the team comp we've got. Shots on him for free. Damage at range is pretty damn good. Drogos with the ult. Shots on the Ruckus. He's dashing around a bit. I'm expecting someone to maybe go around right side, but they're not. We'll just run, heal up a little bit. Again, playing self-sufficient. Get a reload in. We should try and get rid of the Drogos when he's just flying around in the air, but he's actually playing around me kind of well. We'll just not staying in open areas. It's Ruckus with the ult. Try to get rid of him. Hiding. Throw the nade. Leanne's behind me. Okay, push forward. We're not on it for some reason. I don't know why we were so split up there. I don't know what Yag was doing, but doesn't matter. 3-3 full distance siege. Feel like we fell apart a bit there. Again, we seem to play as a team for like a big part of it, and then we get to that turn and it all falls apart. I need to do my role and get rid of the Drogos and the end, but I don't know what the blasters are really focusing on, because Ruckus seems to be alive most of the time. We threw the nade there early. They're not running on it there, of course. I'm playing safe this time around. That's the task, going for the ult on the Dredge. Try to help him out. He's fine. If we play together, we should be fine. There's a nade for her. That missed. She's going for the ult. I dodged it. The Dredge sadly didn't. She's back there on not too much health. Drogos is flying around. Time to focus him. My god, took me a minute to lock in. Run a bit, heal up, retreat a tad. That's the Yag, sadly gone. I do have the ult. Sure, blast the Drogos maybe. We've got 1 on him. That's the Grover dead. Don't know why he's playing like that. Didn't get the last little bit of the ult, but we did get rid of the Leanne. Nice. We'll run, throw the nades, get rid of the Drogos, and maybe shots on him. Force him to retreat a bit. Get rid of the Ruckus. He's on nothing. Maybe that nade will do it. Drogo's just gliding over the top. He's gone. Try and run around the corner. This is a mess, man. Shots on the Ruckus. He should be out. Maybe we can get a long-range nade if he goes left. No, that just hit the IO instead. Just trying to apply the cauterize. There's another nade off the wall. He's out. Nice shots on IO. She should be gone too. Get that around the corner. That didn't hit somehow. We'll finish her off though. Okay, go for the ult. because I'm a failure. There we go. That did it. 40% of that back. That's a scam. There we go, though. Drogoz is gone. I don't think they're going to be able to get back on it, to be honest. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the 4-3. Yeah, there we go. Yag just killing the tiles on the point. Victory. I'm surprised we won that. I kind of clutched it a little bit at the end, but also just failed a bunch of plays in that whole game. It was an absolute mess of a match, but it worked out, and I showed off Cardio Viktor surprisingly well. I feel like it was the best thing to go for there, but 15, 8, 112k, I'm happy with that. That game could have been over there much faster if I played it much better, focusing the Jokers on the end, like I said, throughout the game. They played really, really well on our side. Grover did his job, the Dredge did his job, the Jokers also did really quite well there, although Yag played really weird. She played the objective way more than everyone else, 300 seconds pretty much over everybody except for the Grover by a bit, but didn't really output anything, although I suppose that damage number is just from their team sort of avoiding her. Ruckus specifically playing as just an off-tank there and never really able to get on the objective. That game spoke for itself, though. Nothing I can really add from the stats page. We will do one more. Seems like we're going to have another really good situation to use Cardio, where I'd probably grab it anyway, because we've got a Lirth, there's a solo healer here, Sati, Khan, and Betty. Then we're up against a Makoa, a Yag, a BK, a Grover, and a Lex. The Lirth, especially newer ones, and have a bit of a hard time like fully healing a team and stuff, so Cardio is actually probably the best option here, although they might be pre-made because that's 5 people with the battle pass versus 2, but Betty has got Fiery against the Yag, and Makoa should work really, really well. Leanne's shield window, maybe we'll be fine, but we'll see. This could be a stomp game in the opposite direction. We'll go for Life Rip Nimble, dead there to the Lex. He went round. I was getting some good damage on him, but yeah, Khan was pushed up maybe a little bit too much against the double tank. This is seemingly a pre-made match, but I don't know. Just doesn't really look very well put together. We'll see. Lex definitely counters Viktor pretty damn hard, as far as my experience with Lex, and he's getting up close, and that's kind of the only scenario where I can duel him, is if I'm at a little bit of a distance. Hello, Yag, shots on him here. I'm getting ulted. We can get some shots, maybe get rid of him. I think we're probably dead, though. Oh, it's going to be kind of close. Oh, there we go. We're actually still up. We'll go for the ult here, point blank range. We got 1 off. I only get 40% of it back, which is fair enough. I didn't realize they were all on me. I'm probably going to cut this one up quite a bit, just because there's not really much for me to really keep in the video. A lot of it's just me kind of dying and trying to make plays. It's not really working out. We're going to run a little bit towards the point, kind of holding it a little bit, but whenever they're actually grouped, we just get kind of steamrolled. I don't know if it's going to come across in the video or not, but occasionally we do win the team fights. It's just that when they win them, it's because they're super grouped and playing like a team. Buddy's going for the ult here. Hello, Lex has a nade at point blank, but I'm definitely dead. I'm trying to dance around to dodge him, but especially if the Yag's on me, I'm gone. We can kind of duel him if he misses his shots, and I dance around well enough. They're on her own, getting kind of battered by him. I'm going to just run towards the point, but I think I'm gone. Hello, BK. There we go, that worked. They're saying DPS as she died on her own against 4 people. I want to say classic, but that's just too free. She was on her own against everybody and then put DPS question mark in the chat. But we are a 4v5 now because Sadie is actually DC'd. I don't know if it would have made a difference anyway, because I don't think she was doing that much, but Sadie is no longer here. Betty, I think, is also just given up for the most part, because she seems to just be sitting in a corner. I think we actually did have a game here that was possibly winnable. Not 4v5 though, that ain't going to happen. More shots on Makoa. We didn't need to go through his full health bar there. Props to the team, except for Sadie and also Betty, because they both DC'd. I think Betty actually DC'd after she saw the Sadie DC and then kind of realized it was over. They're definitely pre-made as far as I can tell, because they're not playing the objective. They're actually just seemingly going for stats, which is a bit weird. I'm not even really putting in an effort anymore because the game is over. Obviously, it's a friggin' 3v5. There's not really any point. Props to the enemy team for being good sports. I don't have anything against them for partying. I kind of will have more of a thing with Paladins matchmaking, like I've said a million times in videos, for putting like a pre-made round of 5 against a team like ours. But yeah, props to the enemy team, props to our team. I'm just going to cut it here and we'll jump to the outro, because there's nothing else I can really add. Thank you, of course, so much for watching the video. I always very much appreciate that, and props to anybody who is playing Paladins in the current year, 2023. I appreciate you too. There we go, there's a stats page if you're interested. For the second one, shouts once again to everybody in that game. Thank you, of course, like I said, so much for watching the video. I really do appreciate you staying all the way to the end. I'll see you guys all really, really soon. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on Viktor and Cardio Viktor. The second one was a mess, but the first one worked really well, and the start of the second game too. But yeah, I'll see you all really soon, and as always, stay FrostFangs.